The largest explosion in history in China, burning more than 8,000 cars and injuring 771 people. Beijing July 16. Witnesses say huge explosions rocked Tianjin, so powerful that residents miles away thought it was an earthquake. 12 firefighters were among those killed in the twin explosions, which launched large fireballs into the sky and devastated a warehouse complex and nearby homes. More than 700 injured people are being treated at hospitals, of which 71 are in serious condition. No numbers have been released for those missing. Chinese authorities did not say what caused the explosion. As dawn broke over the area, the full extent of the devastation became apparent. Buildings had collapsed, houses were littered with shards of broken glass, and smoke was still visible over the scene more than 16 hours after the explosion. The shipping containers were scattered by the force of the explosion, leaving behind bent black charred piles. It was like what we were told a nuclear bomb would be like. About 75 miles east of Beijing, at about 11:30 p.m. local time, Thursday. I thought it was an earthquake. Then I went to the window and saw a very large cloud about, more than a mile, from my house. A few minutes later, a second explosion occurred and we could feel it very strongly. The cloud was as tall as a 20-story building, Wendy Zhou, a 26-year-old elementary school teacher, told NBC News. She was more than 6 miles away. Police said an initial explosion occurred in shipping containers at a warehouse owned by Ruihai Logistics, which stores hazardous materials including flammable petrochemicals. The state-backed China Daily reported that the company's manager had been detained by police. China's safety agency said the company violated packaging standards during a safety inspection 2 years ago. The country's National Earthquake Bureau said the first explosion had a force equivalent to 3 tons of TNT and the second explosion had a force equivalent to 21 tons. Truck driver Zhao Jinqing, who spent the night in the cabin of his truck after the explosion, told the Associated Press, "It was like what we were told about a nuclear bomb. I never even thought I'd see such a thing. It was terrifying, but also beautiful." State media reported that several thousand imported cars stored at the site were burned or destroyed. They include more than 2,700 Volkswagens, 1,500 Renaults, and 4,000 Hyundai and Kia vehicles.